Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another week of Schreiner Valorant. I'm Bobo.
I'm J Money, and we are ready to get this started. Week 3 of Schreiner University Valorant. Come up short last 2 rounds. Hopefully, this can be the first win for us.
Hopefully, this week it'll be Schreiner University versus the University of Virginia's Esports team. So it looks like we're getting right into it with the picks. Nothing locked in just yet, but it remains to be seen what we're going to see here. We were seeing a lot of that, in the last couple of weeks. The Astra pick from Dino. We're seeing a lot of Phoenix from Hinakami. Lucy playing a lot of dash agents like Waylay, Jet. JKL has usually been closing it out with Sentinel play, and Key has been. Key's been flexing a little bit with different agents, trying to fill wherever possible. So, and then of course, coaching for the Valorant team today is well, I guess he comes up. It shows up as Hot Dog Farmer, but that's Kirix. He's a ex-captain, fantastic coach for the team. So we'll have to see how these picks come out. It's interesting though that we are seeing a little bit of that movement utility that I was talking about a couple of weeks ago. The last time we saw Haven.
Yep.
It's very beneficial to have a lot of movement based heroes. The teleports. Whether that's Yoru, that's Omen. To try to get on those sites faster, since statistically, that you're not going to be there when they push your site. So
no.
All right, let's see how this starts here. It does look like everybody is starting to concentrate towards their preferred site. Looks like a bit of an A push potentially to start for the University of Virginia.
And fun fact, the first win of either one of these teams is on the line.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that so?
That is so, because the University of Virginia hasn't won a game yet. They came up short 2-1 last week.
Oh,
and lost very first week 2-0, same as us.
I see. Okay.
So we are both 0-2. So the first win of this season is on the line for both
That'd be
of the teams.
very, very encouraging for them to try to get a win here, certainly.
Yes. Especially with the fact that we only have 4 weeks, I think, after this one.
Yeah.
Before semifinals start.
Yeah, so we'll have to definitely a lot on the line for both teams here, certainly. Looks like we're going to see first engagement here of the game. Dino taking down the Jet there. Looks like potentially a push up through B here. And Hinakami does get taken down there. Looks like a push up through garage for the University of Virginia.
Yeah.
Looks like they're executing out on a C hit. They do take down JKL there. Now does look like a 3v4 retake for Schreiner here.
Spike planted.
And a lot on the line for both teams here.
A lot on the line for both teams. Kicking off
great try from Key there. A 2v4 retake, especially with a Cypher on the other team. Going to be a little tricky for Schreiner to pull off here. Looks like Lucy last remaining here. A 1v4. I mean, you've got some health taken down there. That's one. That's two.
Double kill.
A great kill. Great kills from Lucy there. A great try, but a great classic shot for that Omen.
That is a great
clear out that first round.
Find them again. Kill them again.
We'll see here. 0-1. I've talked about it before, but it's always hard to get that to get the second round off the first, since you are the whoever wins the round does have gun advantage. So it does look like the University of Virginia is following through on the right way to play that with a full buy. So or with a force, that is. So looks like a harder push towards the A site. So now it does seem like Lucy hears that dart, pulls off to try try to play the push instead of playing too aggressively there. Now, Lucy and Hinakami do get flash, or they do get shown back there. Key gets one. Looks like Lucy gets taken down. And now it is very quickly it's turned into a 2v4 retake for A site.
Spike planted.
Hinakami and JK all still alive here. There's some good, I mean, on a save like this, likely they don't have any of the Reyna flashes.
Yep.
So, we'll have to see how this execute goes here. Still very possible for Schreiner. JK all last alive here, 1v4. A good pick on the full save. So
good pick, but unfortunately, University of Virginia does take that second point into this match.
No, but I mean, it is important to consider, especially getting those picks. You see, there's only out of the 5 players, Schreiner was able to get two of those players taken out. So they have about even advantage. Schreiner definitely having the more advantageous buy here going into the 3rd round. We'll have to see how the University of Virginia pushes up here. Tries to get tries to take the round on the ever important 3rd round bonus.
Yep.
Hinakami trying to take this fight here. I'm sure here's a bunch of them grass there. Dino gets one. Hinakami does get one, but low health. It's with those regen shields though are very helpful for that. Now, it does look like the University of Virginia 4-3 for this round here.
Looks like they haven't quite made a decision. Looks like possibly a B, maybe C site.
Yeah, a bit of a default. Just trying to get picks, trying to take guns there, which is the right way to do it. Hinakami gets a little bit of damage off there. University of Virginia looking for an easy entry here, hopefully.
Don't miss me too much.
Definitely to their advantage, the slow play
left.
here. And Lucy does get taken out there. A great timing for Hinakami. Gets one and gets out. Key does get one. Last remaining for the University of Virginia. Does get traded there. That was a very well done from Schreiner, playing off of teammates there. Hinakami, no stranger to that. So
no stranger whatsoever. And Schreiner is on the board.
Schreiner is on the board, 1-2. It does look like we are going into the 4th round here. Economy about even, I would say, with that bonus out of the way there. A full buy coming in from the University of Virginia. So it's very much a push and pull to try to get the upper hand in the economics. I think just as important as game sense and teamwork here.
Especially because you have at least 13 rounds, maybe more, depending on how the first 13 rounds go.
Yep, exactly. We're seeing that that Omen ult used to get information for a C push there. A bomb coming in. Hinakami does get taken down there. Schreiner trying to try to get a pick. Now JK all does get a little bit of damage off there though. Looking like Dino maybe doesn't see that cipher in the corner there, and he does get the timing. So Lucy Swiggin trying to get the trade for the teammate. Doesn't happen. Key does get one. Trying to make something happen here. Lucy, a cross being held in garage there. And it does look like the University of Virginia is going to get the point there. The question is, it looks like Lucy was trying to get trying to force some good economy there on Schreiner's side, but unfortunately doesn't get the pick there. So it does look like we're 1-3 going into the 5th round here. We do have a couple of ults online now. Key's got Key's got Sova ult. We're seeing the Jet and the Sova on University of Virginia's team as well. Do have those ults online. Sova ult, very, very helpful on this map, especially for stalling defuse. So. It does look like the recon dart from Key gives Schreiner some great information on location there. And we are seeing a a push up through A. Unfortunately, does get flashed out, so can't see anything there. Lucy does get a pick. JKL gets one. Hinakami gets one. They're down to University of Virginia, already down to 2 in a 4v2. They still have to push site, but they do have control of bomb.
One enemy remaining.
One left. Ignore what I said about bomb control, because you've got that Sova in the corner.
Oh.
And oh man, that Sova really tried to make something happen there with that 2K. Yeah, I'm surprised that he wasn't checked there. That was an impressive 2K from that Sova. That was very well done.
That was very well done. And now Schreiner is up, down by 1.
Yeah, only down by 1. We started a little slower, but I think Schreiner's picking up quite a bit here. As J Money said, 2 and 3 here. Now 4 ults online for Schreiner University. Didn't have to use any to get the round there. So very, very advantageous for Schreiner. Looks like a bit of a slower push from the University of Virginia. Again, trying to get picks, I'm sure, trying to bait ults. A great shot from that Yoru, taking out Hinakami there.
Yep.
It does look like it's likely going to be a C execute here with with JKL getting pushed off a site there. So we'll have to see how this works out. It's a 4v5 retake. Plenty of ults on Schreiner's side, especially that Waylay ult. Some good opportunity for an ult combo potentially for the Waylay and the Sova there. So it does look like the Lucy's flank does get caught there. The Cypher does use the pick in order to locate Schreiner's team. Only 2 left. Good shot from Dino and Key there, but unfortunately both get traded. That was just numbers there, unfortunately. But 2 and 4, Schreiner University down. If we take a look at scoreboard here, it looks like our players performing very well across the board altogether, and we are going to see a timeout for Schreiner University. So, I think. Especially with all those ults, and likely with this timeout too, we're probably going to see some good coordinated ult usage. I think that in the last couple of weeks is something mechanically I think Schreiner's been very good, but where it's kind of missing sometimes is that team, that cohesive movement of of utility and intentional ultimate usage that I think if Schreiner University starts pulling together and playing off of each other a little more with that utility, I think we're going to see a huge turnaround in this match.
Especially in this week 3 when we're both trying to get our first win of the season.
Yeah, no. I mean, both teams, I imagine, are taking this game very seriously.
They probably are, and I bet you somebody will be celebrating a lot after.
Oh,
this game.
I'm sure. Yeah, no matter what, somebody's going to be very happy today. So it does look like the timeout is now ended, and it comes down to I think a very, very important round for Schreiner.
Very much indeed.
Revealing area.
It does look like, kind of a heavy A push for the University of Virginia here. Key trying to get some information here with the recon drone. Does see 3. That's huge information for Schreiner. If you look over, actually going to bring us over to Dino here. About to take this this fight here. We'll have to see how this turns out. Oh, a really great shot from that Cypher.
Really great shot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we thought looks like the push to A is now turning into a push to either B or C.
Oh yeah, and I mean you can see they're scaling up really slow, which is not disadvantageous to try to get some of those timings. Looks like we're likely going to see a C execute a good shot against Hinakami, who does get taken down there, and we are looking at a 4v3 retake on.
Spike planted.
Was that C? Yeah, that's going to be a 4v3 retake on C site. That Cypher does take down Key there. JKL really hurting for health there. A 2v4, and I believe the University of Virginia knows where both are. That's a really great shot from Lucy.
Last player standing.
Looks like last alive here. JKL unfortunately doesn't get the shot. I mean that Cypher's on fire. It'd be I think he'll be pretty scary here on defense, but looks like we're 2-5. Again, haven't seen any of these ults come out yet. Looks like we now have 5 ults for Schreiner University. I think the that KJ ult could be used for a really great retake, especially on A with that little cubby before the curve into CT.
Yep.
It's a really great place for a Killjoy ultimate. Fantastic tool for a retake. So we'll have to see, what site they plan on. I think I hope we see some good ult use from Schreiner here, especially 5 online. And I mean, University of Virginia is not afraid to use them as we've seen already. So
looks like a potential push for C as everybody starts making their way up there.
Oh yeah, does look like a and University of Virginia already on site here. The Yoru pops the ultimate, try to get some try to pull some information. Do keep in mind they can't see him at all. we can see him, but we can't. Yeah. We can see him, but they can't. Looks like that Sova does pop ult here, try to get a pick, didn't get one. And we are going to see that retake ultimate from JKL here. The Sova Dart does ping JKL. The Jet gets Hinakami Garage there. We are going to see a push from Dino. And 2 detained. That's you keep in mind one of those was Yoru, but that one way comes down from the enemy Omen here. Really good potential for a really good shot from Dino there, but very quickly Schreiner University taken out there for a 2-6. University of Virginia leading by 4. Oh, certainly interesting. Again, we do still have that the ults from Waylay and or the ults from Lucy and Key here. Now there's a very common ult combo. There's a potential we might see tonight, which would be Waylay and Sova together. Very dangerous. Have to see here. Now Hinakami does get taken out by Jet here. That Sova TP sneaking its way behind there.
Ooh, looks like a push for B this time.
It does look like potentially a B hit. Now, it does look to be the case here. The ult's coming out from Key here, trying to stall a plant. Does successfully stall for a little bit here.
Spike planted.
And we look at
and already last alive. Dino does get shot in the back there, but only so much you can do. You're pinched on both sides there, so does look like we're 2-7 sure for University of Virginia.
2-7, getting real close to the swap.
Oh yeah, how many is that? We got 3 more rounds. 3 more rounds until the half is over. Schreiner goes on attack half, and I mean, you would be surprised the difference you see in teams between their attack and their defense halves. I mean, you've seen it, I've seen it.
Yeah, we both seen it. Everybody has their different way of doing things.
Oh, absolutely. It's night and day between pushing and defending. So does look like a more of a A-sided hit from the University of Virginia here. Again, you see that Yoru teleport deep. I almost wonder if University of Virginia is just hoping Schreiner forgets about that teleport. Looks like the Omen does use the ult there. A good kill from Key, but unfortunately gets traded there. We are seeing Lucy holding sight. Great kill for Lucy here against that Omen. Unfortunately gets taken down.
There.
Looks like, oh wow, a great collab from the. Yeah, I think JKL's got a great opportunity here, right? We see the health on that Cypher, and you know it is to consider as well. Just picked up a Vandal too, so a lot of potential for a retake here. But you know it's not easy, especially.
Placing sentry.
You're trying to get that retake, trying to hold every angle you possibly can to push out here. It really is a great shot from that Sova. I mean, it is a game of chance a lot of the time pushing those sites, especially, you know, if you're playing Killjoy, you don't have a lot of that utility in order to, you know, clear angles and take space. You know, no flashes, no flashes in Killjoy's kit, so makes a retake a little bit difficult there. Does look like Dino still does have ult, you know, Sova on the University of Virginia's team. Still holding that ultimate, waiting for the what I'm imagining is they're trying to play that ult for a stall. They're trying to get the bomb down and you know play a longer game with it. So does look like we're seeing a little bit of a B and C split there. You know, trying to University of Virginia doing very well in taking space and playing very quietly too, right? I don't think, you know, Schreiner isn't, I mean, because you see there, they sneak up all the way there and it's free damage for University of Virginia, so.
Yep, and we're looking at potential B push, possibly C.
Yeah, could be B, could be C. It does look like they are likely still trying to make a decision here off a pick. That's what it looks like to me, at least, is they're trying to get something. And it does look like they've likely decided on a C hit here. A great try from Hinakami does get taken down. The ult potentially coming out from Dino there. You know, this retake not easy. Lucy does get caught on the flank, unfortunately. The Sova drone coming out. The Sova does take out the ult here. And JKL bobbing and weaving, doesn't get hit by that ultimate. Now, Schreiner University doesn't have a lot of time here. Key does get taken down. It's a 2v5 retake. You know, definitely not easy. JKL gets taken down. Last alive, Dino does get one, does get two, but unfortunately gets taken down, traded by that Yoru. So, does look like Schreiner, you know, down 7, 2 and 9. For the University of Virginia, but I mean, as I've said, there's you know, big opportunities
because defense may not go well for offense, and vice versa. Offense
yeah, I mean,
well as defense.
You know, there are teams that are strong in defense and weak on offense, and strong on offense and weak on defense, and you know, you switch and you see that difference is night and day, like I said. So we'll have to see how this goes here. Looks like potentially some flood action here. We'll have to see. Now, it does look like, yeah, a fast execute for
they are really going right for it.
Really going for it. JKL does, you know, shoot off the information there, gets one, you know, health down. Already bomb is down with a. Ooh, wow. The op coming in. Lucy trying to get a pick here. Facing the operator and the jet ult, does get the kill there. Very impressive stuff. We're down to a 2-2 retake for Schreiner. Looks like Lucy does get taken out by that Yoru. It's all up to Key here to take out, you know, execute this 1v2 retake to retake the point, but doesn't with that impressive shot from that Yoru. Schreiner University, you know, 2 and 10. We are now switching sides though, and I mean, from what I've seen, that's where our team really shines, especially Hinakami, Lucy with those, you know, exploding out onto site, throwing out those, throwing out the flashes, getting the, getting the dashes done there. There's I think a lot of opportunity for Schreiner to come back on this 8-point point deficit here.
How are economics looking?
Well, I mean, we're first round, so
Yeah.
just about as easy as they can get. I mean, Schreiner looking like it's more of a buy based around utility and shields, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because you can pick up a better gun off the ground, but you can't pick up more utility. So, what that tells me is that Schreiner's very confident on these entry picks and getting some of these guns back.
It looks like they're going
This
for a
team
B site.
looks like we are seeing a faster push from Lucy, just trying to take site, get that push done. That Yor does take out Hinakami. It does look like a B start for Schreiner. We saw that a couple of weeks ago as well. The Jet does take out JK all there. Crazy
Last
darts
player
from that
standing.
Sova, by the way. Great kill from Dino. Good 2K. Dino's really been taking those out. Those fast transfers for those 2Ks have been really impressive. But unfortunately, Schreiner University, 2-11 down 9 points now. So again, we can still come back. It's still not going to overtime just yet. Now Schreiner just gotta. Just a couple of rounds. Just a couple of rounds.
Just a couple of rounds.
It's crazier things have happened.
Yeah.
I will tell you that crazier things have happened.
We've seen it come down to the wire in week 1 of
Oh yeah, absolutely we have. So let's see here. Schreiner going on the full, and the unfortunate part is that is the drawback to the full save is the danger of the outlaw, right? Kills you in one shot if you buy anything other than heavy shield. So
and we see University of Virginia closing in
oh yeah
on Schreiner University.
yeah 3 kills from this Jet.
They are not giving them
You can
any
see this
room
Jet
whatsoever.
in the corner. They're hungry to try to get the ace there. So that remains to be seen. Looks like maybe
Last player standing. Flawless.
a shot from 3 angles, man.
Yeah.
That's
That was-
brutal. That is
Match point.
but look, Schreiner able to full buy a timeout coming in for Schreiner again. Again, crazy things have happened. We're 2-12, but I mean you see a timeout come through for Schreiner. Definitely a good time to reflect on performance and try to make sure that everything is working in a cohesive nature. Everybody throwing their util together, playing off of each other, playing off of utility. And I mean we did see Plant come down round 1. I just think unfortunately round 2 that outlaw is just dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous on that full save. So
The outlaw has been dangerous throughout this entire game.
oh yeah no, but particularly those early picks, especially with the fire rate of that outlaw, 2 kills just like that, and there's nothing they can do to defend themselves in that case because
And next thing you
they
know,
don't
they're
have to
all
buy just yet. Yep.
Next thing you know, they're all over them.
Yep. So right.
Timeout
University
coming to
of
an end.
University of Virginia leading by 10 points here. Schreiner University getting hyped up here. And they know they can come back. So let's see here. We are seeing the flank protection coming in, trying to keep University of Virginia from pushing some any unfair angles there. Let's see here. Does look like Schreiner again very good with that B execute. We saw so many of those back to back just a few weeks ago. Performed very, very well for them. I see no reason why they wouldn't continue. Does look like Key plants bomb there. Planted very, very open. great to hold from window there, which looks exactly like what JKL is doing. Now, Hinakami does get dropped by that operator there. A good kill to start from Lucy. This looks like Key and Dino both get one. A 3v2.
One enemy remaining.
Looks like Schreiner likely going to get this point here. But this does look like now a 1v2, but Key does get the pick to close out this round. 3 and 12. I mean, they're this close, right?
Yeah.
They're 9 or 10 more points. Well, 9 more, and then we go into OT. But Schreiner is absolutely still in this game. Especially we look at gun purchasing here. Now, I mean, Schreiner is forcing here, trying to get the best buy possible to try to extend these rounds out a little bit further. But I mean, you're seeing a stellar performance from the University of Virginia. That Cypher and that Jet have been menaces this game.
Turn out.
It does look like, University of Virginia more concentrated around the A and B sites there. It does look like we are going to see a push here for Schreiner University, likely trying to push B again here. A great shot from that Sova to take out Hinakami. But I mean, we are seeing that bomb, Key carrying that bomb, moving closer to garage there, potentially a move to C. Right, we're seeing a slow push here, an emphasis trying to get some information, trying to get a pick potentially.
40 seconds left to make the decision.
40 seconds left.
University of Virginia got all of them at least one man per site.
Yep. Looks like definitely a spread across here. A great shot from Dino there.
Shot indeed. 25 seconds.
At 25 seconds left, it looks like Schreiner having to make a decision here. A great shot from Lucy to execute on the site there. Plant coming down for Schreiner. 15 seconds left, and now, Schreiner with this 3v3, trying to hold this push here. It does look like Schreiner playing very smart here. Gets a great timing off on that Yoru. Now, last alive is JKL here. Low health, but I mean, bomb is definitely in Schreiner's favor. But that op shot taking out JKL and leaving the first match of the night here, 3 and 13 in University of Virginia's favor. So
Defenders win.
a great try from Schreiner University. I have to say again a great performance, especially from a lot of our players. It looks like right, we're gonna take a short break and
Short break, but first let's talk about the stats a little bit.
oh, absolutely, we sure can. It looks like Schreiner rounding out the bottom of that leaderboard a little bit more, but I mean some fantastic effort from Schreiner, definitely.
Anyway,
who's talking to me right now?
all right, we will take a break.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where that's coming from, but we will take a break.
All right, team. It looks like we are. It does look like we're back here. Second map looks like it's going to be Abyss tonight. Schreiner, definitely an uphill battle to take it tonight. 1-0, first to best of 3 is the how it's going to be tonight. But we'll have to see how it goes here. It looks like, from what I understand, the Abyss pick was Schreiner's choice tonight. So we'll have to see. Hopefully, we've got some plays cooked up here that we can see something really impressive here. It does look like the preliminary picks, Schreiner lining up their players here. Lucy on Jet as we have often seen. Karma playing Vice. We saw a little bit of that last week. Karma, of course, the team captain for the Schreiner University Valorant team. We are seeing Dino playing Astra. We saw some great plays from Dino with the Astra gameplay there, and Keon Sova as we've seen commonly. But it looks like we're about final picks here. A big change from a lot of the players for the University of Virginia here. Namedly a big change in terms of that Yoru was playing the Cypher last match. It looks like here we go. We're gonna get started here with a attack half. Schreiner starting on attack here. Dino getting some of those Astra stars out.
Production manager.
All right. Yep. We are getting started on an attack start here.
Technical
Schreiner.
difficulties on our side. But
Schreiner pushing up through mid here to start a great dart, getting some fantastic information for Schreiner University here. Looks like a fast push through through mid to start. It looks like Lucy and Hinakami do get taken down there. It does look like we're going to see, if you look over here, Karma holding bomb, potentially trying to wait for an opening here. Looks like Schreiner University trying to get a couple of picks here. A good recon drone out from Key here. Try to get some information. A great shot on Dino there. Now looks like a 2v5. Key taking down Karma. Last remaining, a great 2K for Karma. Really a great gunfight hygiene there.
Yep.
Now a 1v3. Very winnable. Gets held in the cross. That is a very unexpected cross.
That was a very
one of them sat there on the link. The other sat down from the from the doorway there.
Yeah.
We will have to see here how Schreiner follows up off of that 1-0. Definitely, as mentioned on the having to continue to fight the uphill battle, especially even considering the finances here.
Yep.
But we do see 2 more of those outlaws. Scary going to be playing against, especially on that light buy. But you see it there. The first blood taken out on Dino, and definitely hard, especially to try to push on a light buy with no smokes. There is gonna be a little difficult, especially you see the Schreiner definitely making the right choice to bait noise, try to get the University of Virginia pulled off here. A good shot from that Jet.
I got a spike.
And it does look like one remaining here. It's Key. Gets the kill through the smoke. Very, very well done.
Yeah.
Looks like a 1v4 with the classic. But very doable. Very, very doable here. A good hold from that Yoru. Does take out the second point here. 2-0 for the University of Virginia. Does look like, well, you know, Schreiner now here with the full buy. So really, really great chances here on this push.
Now we win.
Especially you see that the flank protection from Karma, the vice wall, really one of the best pieces of flank holding utility out there. With the you know, because you can't destroy it. You have to walk by it unless you have a teleport, which it does look like the University of Virginia does have, but you know, you're not seeing that Yoru on flank all that often.
No.
So, you know, very, very effective flank hold. Looks like a fast push from Key, or from Lucy there, does get taken out by the Bucky from that Omen. Looks like Karma, great pick there on the deadlock. Now, 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Schreiner still having to take, trying to take sight here. But it is important to keep in mind the University of Virginia still on a worse buy gun wise, and good shot from that.
Player standing.
Looks like Karma last remaining, both taken out with those outlaws there. You know, we got a 1v3 potential clutch opportunity here from Karma. Does get taken out by that outlaw though. So 3-0. University of Virginia does have the lead here. We'll have to see how Schreiner plays this. I think it's very interesting here. We do get that 4th round timeout from Kirix. Now I think Schreiner's got a great opportunity here, especially, you know, even if they're on a lighter buy. You know, Astra is one of those agents where, you know, her specialty very much is dropping a bunch of smokes and then just popping them all in a straight line.
Yeah, and other parts of that is that they're trying to draw them off sides. That way, while they're running to this side, we're running to that side, taking that side.
Yep. Faking some of those. Faking the rotate. Definitely a great opportunity for Schreiner there. I think Schreiner's really, still got a good chance here, especially. You know, you don't see University of Virginia using a lot of those timeouts either.
No.
I think that Schreiner has a great opportunity to, pick up from those first 3 rounds and bring it back. Absolutely. Does look like potentially, talking strategy there, but we are out of the timeout now. Getting started here on the 4th round. Schreiner University versus University of Virginia on Abyss here. Does look like Schreiner, concentrating more on the A site there. We are seeing a little more of that flank, that off angle from Lucy here. Potentially could be a great shot. Does get the damage off for free too. I mean, that deadlock's so hard to push against, especially that grav net.
Yep.
We will see more of a split here, potentially. Again, trying to, as you were saying, trying to pull attention off of the other site there.
Yep.
But it does look like, not seeing too many people. Schreiner is going to go for the push. Lucy does get taken out there. Dino getting a little damage off. Now Karma does get taken down by the Vandal there. Key gets one. Another great kill from Key there. And we are looking at a 3v3. Schreiner University still needing to get the push here.
Left.
30 seconds left to get the spike down.
Oh yeah. Does look like Schreiner is going to go for an A execute up here through the back here. Coming up, go up through heaven there.
Coming up pretty close on time.
10 seconds
Yeah, but
left.
it does look like Schreiner is going to get the get the plant down. A great shot
Spike
from that
down A.
jet.
Last player standing.
A great shot from that deadlock.
wow.
Wow, that was some really good aim from the University of Virginia there.
They were as soon as they knew that time was running out.
Yeah,
it was
just went for the shot through the wall there. I saw that. That was Inakami trying to get his aim practice in there, trying to work on his one taps. It does look like we do have an ult on Schreiner's side in the form of the Vice ultimate. You know, a great tool to push sight. So remains to be seen. Does look like Karma there holding mid, trying to get a pick. Looks like Dino does get taken out by that Yoru. Deadlock wall comes down. Schreiner they're gonna have to break that wall there in order to get past. The Jet taking out Lucy. And now Schreiner University 3-5, trying to get the still trying to get the retake here. Or trying to take sight in the first place. A good shot from Inakami. Definitely practice is paying off.
Over there.
Another good shot.
Yep. 3v3 now.
Yeah.
45 seconds.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you know, they've got plenty of time to rotate over. Looks like Karma there with the spike. So
Maybe the rotate, but you still gotta give. I think what it takes 10-15 seconds probably to put the spike.
30 seconds left.
it takes 4. Yeah, it's 4 seconds to get the spike down. Really good placement from that
Spike
Omen.
down B. Last player standing.
A good try from it's all up to Key here. The 1v2 still has to get bombed down with 14 seconds left.
10 seconds
Now
left.
He unfortunately doesn't know that that Omen's there on site. Does lose the round. It takes a gamble, and unfortunately does not pay off. Looking like 5-0 for University of Virginia. Schreiner still has not gotten a point yet, but
A point or a spike down, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't believe so. Yeah, the again still a great opportunity for Schreiner University. Still a lot of places where Schreiner can get the win here. We still got plenty of game left, so. And I mean, we've got now 3 ults online for Schreiner: the Vice ult, the ISO ult, and the Sova ult. That ISO ult, a great opportunity to get that Sentinel off of the point there. Looks like Schreiner pushing through the deadlock wall there. Good information for Schreiner here. Though it does look like with that slower sight push, we are seeing Schreiner, you know, the opportunity from University of Virginia to get some space.
Spike
Now
down
we
A.
do see a lot of people taking out there. Dino, Lucy, does look like a 3v2 trying to push sight here still. But I mean, there's, you know, you're seeing a lot of health now, especially on that Yoru. There's a good chance Schreiner taking the point here. Schreiner does look like they are faking the rotate, faking the noise to try to bait the University of Virginia into to getting off a site here.
30 seconds left.
Looks like they do
Last
get right.
player
Still got one
standing.
there. Just holding the site there. Does get Key. Hinakami last alive. Now it does see the shoulder there, but I mean, there's just so much going on. A great shot to start. 2 left. 10 seconds left to plant. Does get hit with the recon drone. Now 4 seconds left. It does look like Hinakami is gonna go. Gets.
Yeah.
Does that was disrespectful. That
was
rough.
disrespectful.
Does push the gun out over through the wall. Does look like 6-0. University of Virginia. I mean, Schreiner's got 5 ults online though. Great chance to get on site, get that bomb down. potentially start trying to snowball some rounds. Especially we're looking here at buys. Looks like everybody has a gun. So I think we're in for a really interesting round here. Likely going to see a lot of ult usage here.
Show me a target. No distraction.
Now Hinakami does get this. Yoru here. Looks like does get taken out. Dino trying to get plant down here with the recon dart coming in from the Sova. Last alive is Key. It looks like Key's getting chased here, but you know, getting chased is a good opportunity in Valorant. You know, a lot of people not paying attention to what they're doing. It makes it a whole lot easier to win around here. But with that flank from that Omen, it does look like we're 7-0.
7-0. And if I'm not mistaken, Schreiner still has been having a little trouble getting spiked down.
Oh yeah, well I mean you're seeing a lot of that, especially the recon from that Sova, waiting for Schreiner to push site and get the bomb down. But you know, once you're planting, you're one man down, right? So a lot of patient util usage from the University of Virginia here. It does look like we are going to see a little bit more of that mid push that we were seeing around the beginning of the game here. Schreiner just trying to get a couple of rounds out here. Ooh, a great shot from Dino through the smoke there. Karma getting one as well. Schreiner, you know, up a person here. Yeah, a good push, but Hinakami does get taken out by the Omen there. Karma, you know, Schreiner University desperately trying to make something happen with these guns here. Oh wow, really great damage from Karma. Again, you're seeing a lot of that you know, slower push, you know, kind of working very much in Schreiner's favor.
See, 45 seconds left.
Yeah, 45 seconds left. Does just get barely doesn't see the push there. Now we are 2-3, but Schreiner does look like Schreiner's gonna get the bomb down.
First plant of this map.
Oh yeah. It looks like the Vice ult to try to get some of that
Not ready yet.
try to make something happen here.
Oh.
No. Karma.
One enemy remaining.
Great shot for Karma.
It'll be a close one.
1v1 here. Unfortunately, doesn't get the kill there. Very close. Really good shots from Karma. Unfortunately, we are looking like it's going to be 8-0 for the University of Virginia.
Yep.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Crazier things have happened, right?
Crazier things have happened. If we recap to week 1, whenever it was, what, 13-10, if I'm not mistaken?
It was what, like 12-8 or something like that.
12-8 is that?
And Schreiner got really close.
Schreiner got really close before it ended up.
Yeah, it was a really close game. So, I mean, again, especially, you know, Schreiner takes out 4 points here. That's 8-4, and that is an absolutely doable stat line there.
Yeah.
So, see here, I think, you know, Schreiner just has to make sure Yoru falls off the map there, taking us to a 4v5. Sova getting traded by Hinakami. That deadlock, getting Lucy there, a 3v3. Still trying to push through mid. Very close shot there. Does not connect. Looks like the deadlock ult comes through. Doesn't hit anybody. That's great value for Schreiner. Wasting a couple of those ultimate abilities, especially those more dangerous ones. But we are seeing a potential timing here, especially if Schreiner decides to push this to push A site through main here, like they were. Now, unfortunately, like I was saying, that was just a timing. Does get traded by Hinakami there. The Omen ult coming in from University of Virginia's Omen. Trying to keep the plant from coming down. Does, man, that was extremely close. Yep. Hinakami last alive in the 1v2, 30 seconds left. Does get taken out by that Omen. 9-0. 9-0 for the University of Virginia. It does look like, you know, we've still got the Astra ult there. And, you know, for those who don't know, Astra ult, huge wall. You can't hear on the other side of it. Great opportunity for Schreiner to push and potentially try to take a site here. We are seeing, you know, more of that mid push situation that we were seeing before. Now Schreiner has seen significant success with this strategy before. The deadlock wall coming up, you know, the cut off B link there. Does look like Lucy taking space, trying to get some, trying to make something happen here. Lucy here fighting the that Omen. Looks like we are going to see a more of a great shots, but unfortunately 3 taken down by that Jet. Last remaining Dino here, 1v5 with the Guardian here.
And he's still got to find the spike.
Oh yeah, he's still got to get that spike too. But that does look like a 10-0 flawless for the University of Virginia. Again, two more points. It's 10-2. You know, second half defense. It's very much as a defense-sided map. I mean, you can see that clearly. You know, defense-sided map. It's not easy. Not easy to push these sites, especially there with the amount of utility that you can dedicate to each site with such a small area in mid to hold. Looks like a faster push from Schreiner here. Looks like Lucy does get taken down there by the Yoru. Another Dino taken down. Three from the Yoru. Schreiner very much on a save, trying to get guns for a full buy to try to turn this around here. Karma taken out in the that Sova on the flank to close out that round with another flawless for University of Virginia.
Last round in the half.
I mean,
last round in the half.
Last round in the half. I mean, again, next round economy turns around. There's a chance. There's a chance. I think, you know, Schreiner keeps it from getting to 12. The you know, preventing the overtime, very, very important here. If Schreiner wants to turn this around.
Every choice matters.
Looking like an ult online for Hinakami there.
Focusing.
Good shot from Hinakami to start.
Yep.
No distraction.
Throws the ult on site. Doesn't catch any in there. A fast push in from Lucy. Just trying to take some space. The your ult does come in for the information. That deadlock does get 2 there. 1 kill for Lucy.
1 enemy remaining.
Looks like that Yoru does fall off the map there. A bad habit for that Yoru, definitely. But it does look like a 1v3 retake for University of Virginia here. Schreiner having to hold the site, looking like Key playing off site there for ultimate. And I mean, I'm telling you, great chance to get, you know, prevent a 12-point lead going into the second half. And that is now a 1v2, but Karma does get the kill on the Omen there, teleporting directly in front of them there. So,
and Schreiner is on the board.
Does get on the board. We're still in. We're still in
this.
We're still in it. It is not over.
We may be down by 10, but
it is not over until we say it's over, right?
Yes, till we say it's over.
Yep, exactly. So,
which will be when 13 points hit.
Yeah,
when
13 points happens is when it happens. But You know, again, here Schreiner keeping the keeping the dream alive here, keeping the 12 points from hitting there. Again, Schreiner just got to win 12 more, 12 more, and no OT, clean win. So it looks like, you know, not a lot of. Looks like definitely more of a run and gun kind of attitude from the University of Virginia there. Does take Hinakami out, but Karma does get the pick.
It's like we were looking at a fast push B.
Oh yeah, yeah, very much seeing a fast push B. Now Key does get taken out, traded by Karma. Karma getting 2. Karma getting 4.
Dang.
Oh, Lucy does steal the ace there, but I would not blame.
I would not blame her one bit.
I would not blame even a little bit for that. That was, you know, 11-2. Schreiner University coming back, especially. Again, you see that Schreiner very much having the gun advantage, looking like Lucy is going to try to get him back with that outlaw gameplay. Hopefully, we see something happen here.
She was probably like, I'm sorry, but I'm more worried about the point than you getting that ace.
Yeah. Again, I absolutely would be too.
I absolutely would be 3. So.
All right, we'll have to see here. A good setup for Schreiner there. The utility usage, very smartly played there. Looking like likely going to be a B hit for the University of Virginia here.
Well, you see them all spread out.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
they may be trying to shoot at B,
that
but
is
then
true. That
they
is
may
true.
be pushing towards A.
Yeah.
As you can see that some of them are spread out more across
yeah.
the map.
Now, you are seeing more of a spread there. Good damage off on that Yoru. Extremely dangerous this game, as you can see there.
Careful here.
We'll have to see. You know, University of Virginia still having to make a push there. Dino does get taken out by Deadlock there. Now a 5v4.
Exactly. Less than 45
Lucy does
seconds.
get the pick on the. Nice, great pick for Lucy. Getting 2, getting 3, getting 4. Potentially the ace coming in here.
Can she get 5?
I mean, the back-to-back 4Ks though. Now it does look like that Omen does have the bomb.
Exactly.
Lucy, hungry to get that
15
ace.
second.
Hungry to get that ace.
You can see her running.
Yeah.
10 seconds left.
Oh, so close. Oh.
Does get the
Ace.
ace. A great ace for Lucy there. Again, Schreiner very much still in the game. Especially, you see there a good buy for Schreiner here. You know, that bonus, especially if Schreiner gets, you know, I was talking about with the, you know, snowballing the wins back to back is absolutely the most important part of coming back from a deficit like that.
Yeah.
You could see Lucy definitely feeling it there. Get some free damage off there. It does get let's take a bit of damage. Get some more damage off. Looks like likely a rotate here, especially given that
Yeah, especially
that
given
presence
that,
from Schreiner.
given the presence that Lucy was there when it happened.
Oh
and
yeah.
Everybody's communicating back and forth to each other.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like University of Virginia very much wanting to get a pick, trying to stop this
Momentum.
yeah, trying to stop this momentum, definitely. Yoru does take out Hinakami there. That's a great kill from Karma there. Good movement on that. Now, you know, 2v4 University of Virginia is down in guns too. Looks like they were saving
30 seconds left.
potentially for next round there.
One enemy remaining.
It does look like Schreiner does get bomb in mid there, so.
And it looks like University of Virginia
Oh yeah,
is
no,
going to
it's-
be.
Yeah, it looks like University of Virginia is going to be looking at
10 seconds
you know,
left.
they're going to lose another point here, and looks like it's going to be 11-4 for Schreiner. Definitely a that's good for Schreiner to, you know, again, definitely making back that lead. Especially you're seeing again, like I was saying, as long as it doesn't get to 12, they don't have to play overtime. As long as they don't get to 12 points, it doesn't matter how they get there, right?
University of Virginia needs 2. Schreiner needs 9.
Yep, that is what it's looking like right now. We are seeing another kind of light buy from the University of Virginia, likely executing a save here to just try to push 1 point. Is looks like that is their looks like that's likely their goal.
As we've seen, both teams have had a little struggle getting that spike up to one of the sites.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh wait,
like-
we still haven't seen a defuse.
We have not.
We have
seen-
not seen a single defuse all match.
It has either been by eliminating.
Yeah, well, it's like yeah, we're playing a bit of team deathmatch today. Good kill from Lucy to start off the round with a. Does get traded by that Sova. Now Dino does get 1. Dino does get 2. Now, looks like this and this Jet very dangerous. Very dangerous here. So we'll have to see. Does look like Dino gets 3 to close out that round. 11-5. Schreiner University really coming back on the points there. You know, you see that scoreboard is Schreiner's starting to knock him out there. Well, I mean, it does look like we've gotten what two defuses this game.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, you can't blame us.
No.
Yeah, we I didn't realize that that there had been any defuses. So we're gonna see how Lucy takes this fight here. This is gonna be tricky to play, definitely. Oh, does get some good damage off, but it looks like University of Virginia with that heavy buy, just trying to get. Lucy does get 1, gets traded out there. Dino does get caught by the deadlock ult, freed by her teammates, does get taken out.
Planted.
And we will see the first spike planted by University of Virginia.
Oh yeah, looks like Schreiner, you know, 2-4, 1-4 now for the Hinakami. It is all in Hinakami's hands to try to get this. Gets 1, unfortunately doesn't get that orb. The Hinakami certainly not happy with. Now Schreiner University. 7 points down, 12-5 in University of Virginia's favor. But you can see why Schreiner picked this map. A lot of great map awareness.
Great map awareness. Attacking teams are having struggling ability to plant the bomb.
And you see what I mean, right? You switch, and you know a team that was great at defense isn't so great at offense. So
we were 11-0 losing. And we were at 11-5 before they
Schreiner
got that.
just gets 5 points just like that. It'd be just that easy to get 5 more, right?
Concealment.
Well, 7 more is what they're gonna need. Great use of the util from Lucy there. Tried to get a nice off angle with the knives. Like maybe playing to make noise there from the University of Virginia. A good pick on Key from that Yoru.
But it looks like they're going to switch over to the B site.
Yeah, no, they're slippery. They like to run around. You see that?
They literally have been running around all over the place.
Oh, absolutely.
We've been seeing them at one map, and all of a sudden, next thing we know, they're just rotating like nothing's happening.
That's a good choice for Lucy to get out of there with that.
Yep.
You know, 2 swigging you there. It's the right choice to, one knife left here with the ult. Karma does get 1.
Well divided.
The ult coming out from Schreiner here to cut off the site.
Get out of my way.
That does look like
30 seconds left.
Schreiner University now 3-3, with 30 seconds left for the University of Virginia to plant, and
It
does
looks like
oh a good pick for Karma there. Now, Karma does pop the ult to try to prevent the push. Karma, however, does not know
10
that the
seconds
plant
left.
is actually coming
Spike
down
planted.
on the B site there.
Last player
Oh
standing.
wow, some really impressive timing for the University of Virginia. That was a very patient spot to hold there. But we are looking at the
very last seconds of what this map could be.
oh yeah,
It is all
there's
in
a chance
Karma's
here.
hands.
It absolutely is. A chance at a 1v2 clutch here. Now, Karma running out of time here. It does get taken out by that deadlock.
Attackers win.
Closing out the game, bringing Schreiner, unfortunately, to a 0-2. Looks like the University of Virginia is going to be winning tonight, I'm sure. Very excited,
They'll-
winning their first game of the season. So
University of Virginia advances their record to 1-2, while Schreiner University drops down to 0-3. A couple of shout outs before we get to our most valuable player of today. Our R6 team, unfortunately, we had a little issue with our stream last night, but unfortunately, good news is that R6 still won, advancing the record 2-1. Smash won again, so their record is now 3-0. And Marvel Rivals won their game last night, and last Wednesday, and they'll be playing again tomorrow. We will take a short break, and we'll be back with our MVP. Oh, excuse me, no MVP.
no
today.
MVP tonight. That's that's okay.
Yeah, no MVP
You know,
tonight.
Can't win them all.
So, guys, I guess that leaves us with the end of our stream today. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Marvel Rivals, Monday for R6, and we will see you next time right here on Schreiner Esports.
All right.